Superstar Shah Rukh Khan because of a picture that he posted. Even Shah Rukh Khan has not been spared from the ire of online trolls.
Now, it seems these trolls can be motivated by anything, but let's tell you what he actually posted. It was a picture of his son, Abram, who was in fact sitting in front of a statue of Lord Ganesha. But the post, in fact, the comments soon turned vitriolic, hateful, with several trolls questioning the actor's religion. So now, let's also remind our viewers that Shah Rukh Khan has unfortunately been a victim of trolls on all sides. So no matter what he does, it seems that everyone always has a bone to pick. Let's go across now to Soumya, who's joining us on the phone line. Soumya, now Shah Rukh Khan's stature brings with it a lot of attention, so everything that he tweets gets a lot of response. But unfortunately, it's an innocent picture of his son in front of a statue of Lord Ganesha that seems to have irked a whole bunch of people.
Exactly, Viren. I mean, this is really disgusting. I mean, someone as big as Shah Rukh Khan is also not spared by these trolls, and it's not just these small actors who are, affected and always criticized. It's someone like Shah Rukh Khan who has always been courteous and always been respectful to all other religions as well. I mean, he's a Muslim. He not just celebrates festivals like Eid with utmost joy. He always wishes all his fans for other festivals also. And he's also not spared by these trolls.
Right. And we don't even want to go into what kind of comments, because obviously that is not something we are going to discuss here. But the larger issue of superstars getting trolled for pictures that they put up, in fact celebrating or honoring a festival, respecting the other religions, that should not come under this kind of criticism. And, like you said, it's been a trend across the Bollywood for film stars to be a-religious when it comes to festivals. Divya Datta joining me on the phone line. Good morning, Divya. I want to ask you that, when something like this happens, how do we restrict people? How do we make people understand that when it comes to a festival like the Ganpati festival, for instance, it's something that should unite us. It should not spark off this kind of hatred that we see online happening on Shah Rukh Khan. Okay, I think we do not have Divya on the line yet. But Soumya, coming back to you, like I said, people should understand perhaps that when it comes to film stars, they are above religion. When it comes to festivals, they do make it a point to wish everybody, and in an effort, in fact, to unite or express solidarity. That should have been appreciated and not hated in this manner.
Exactly. I mean, just because the person is a public figure, you can't always just, criticize him for everything and anything. I mean, normal people also, like, be it of any religion, they always wish other people for anything. But just because they're public figure, that does not mean that you go on and just criticize them openly like that. And these comments are really, really lewd. They're really disrespectful. And these trolls are sitting in some corner. You can't even identify them and do anything about it. And this is really bad that he was just wishing his
absolutely, and it's indicative also of Afrida, the manner in which people are just trolled. Now, this is not something that Shah Rukh Khan has done for the first time. I mean, he celebrates every festival. He is I mean even that aside, this is the culture of our country, where we celebrate each other's religions, we respect each other's religions, we have grown up next to each other for decades, if not centuries. So why is it that certain people decide to go online and target people like Shah Rukh Khan for posting an innocent picture of his son sitting in front of Lord Ganesha?
Absolutely. The larger issue of cybercrime also again in focus, something that one should look at seriously, especially the authorities who have to restrict this kind of antisocial elements. Thanks for joining us, Soumya, with your inputs on the story. Okay, I believe we have some more reactions on this.
We've got Mukesh Bhatt, yes, filmmaker, who's joining us on the phone line. Mr. Bhatt, thanks so much for speaking to us here on Mirror Now this morning. This is a tradition that all actors across the industry have done. I mean, irrespective of which religion or which festival it is, there is a solidarity, there's a unity in the industry as there is in society. But it seems, unfortunately, some people always try to find fault, try to pick fault, especially with someone who is as big a public figure as Shah Rukh Khan is.
See, you cannot avoid that. If a person in society, you will find negative-minded people. and so be it. I don't think so. We should react to the forces who are having this kind of a mindset, because society is basically fundamentally created for the well-being of the entire human race. I feel that what the industry, our film industry, has been remarkable in this aspect, that we have respected every single religion, irrespective of whichever caste or creed a person has come, whether he's a Hindu or a Muslim or a Christian or a Sikh. For us, they're all one, belong to one religion called humanity, and that's the primal thing that we always must follow. Right. I feel that what has been happening since quite a long time, whether it has been Salman or Shah Rukh or anybody for that matter, I feel it's a welcome sign. I remember in our childhood, I was going to this Mahim Navinas. I used to go with my mother. She used to take me there for the Navina prayers in the church. And it was amazing to see that 70% of the people in the Navina prayers were Hindus or Parsis and not Christians coming for the Navina prayers. I felt that was the most beautiful sight ever seen as my childhood memory.
Right.
And I feel that is something which was installed by my mother to, God is divine, irrespective of religion. Whether he is Jesus Christ or Lord Ganesha or Allah or Guru Nanak. It is one. God is one.
Right, precisely. In fact,
we should collectively not respond to the negative forces. Let them be, because they will remain where they are. But we, positive-minded people, should come together, and let's not give importance and publicity to them by bringing them on the news channel, because that is something which gives them more kind of a bandwidth to spread their negativity. We, as positive people, should not even bring them on a forum like this and give them the undue importance.
Yes, we are not trying to do that. What we are trying to do, of course, is to have people like yourself come to this platform and at least make people understand, and even among our viewers, if there is anybody who's not convinced, that ultimately it's the religion of humanity. We are one people. We celebrate all religion. Let's respect each other's religion. That message must be driven home, Mr. Bhatt. Do you think as a society we have a responsibility as well to make the others among us understand this point which you made so well?
I have personally gone with the family to Ajmer Sharif. I have gone to Haji Ali Dargah and offered my chadar. I feel that's beautiful. That's great.
Right.
If I'm a Hindu, I cannot go to a Dargah. Why can't I go? And I should go. If there's some kind of a divinity in that place, so be it. And it gives you such a great feeling of satisfaction.
Right.
Right, and in fact, Mr. Bhatt, stay with us. I've also got Shamina Shafiq joining us on the phone line. She's General Secretary of the AIMC, ex-member of the National Commission for Women. Thanks so much for speaking to us this morning. Actors in particular have been repeated targets of these trolls. But somewhere, I think, isn't the message lost that that we are a society that's been inclusive for decades, for centuries, and there are some people, of course, who try to find fault no matter which side, no matter what Shah Rukh Khan and others like him post online.
Okay, we have lost to Shamina Shafiq, but Viren, like you said, people must, of course, understand that whichever side of the religious divide you are in, it is your responsibility as a citizen to respect other people's sentiments and, in fact, express solidarity whenever the occasion demands, just like Shah Rukh Khan did.